So Elon Musk came to Washington to cut waste, kill red tape, and shake up a government that had grown far too comfortable in wasting your money and my money. In 100 days, he made enemies across the swamp and friends among taxpayers. But now he's stepping back. So who's stepping in? President Trump is bringing in the closer, Russell Vought, the man who knows a federal budget better than anyone else in D.C. Vought isn't here for headlines. He's here to finish the job Musk started. He's targeting everything the left wants to protect: NPR, PBS, USAID, and cutting them off at the source. He's also reviving Schedule F to reclassify entrenched bureaucrats and end their job for life protections. And he's pressing Congress to get serious about clawing back billions in reckless spending. This isn't reform for show, this is restructuring for real. But not everybody's on board. Even some Republicans are sweating over what Vought is doing to the defense budget, and the pressure, it's building. So what does this shift mean for Trump's second-term priorities? Why is Vought the right guy for the job, and how can DOGE go now? Let's see. We're going to break it all down. My name's Tom. I'm with the Daily Beltway. I'm also publisher of the Illinois Review and a White House correspondent for the Next News Network. Today, we're covering one of the most important power shifts inside the Trump administration since the president has returned for office. So, Elon Musk has stepped aside after a 100-day whirlwind leading the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. During that time, Musk bloated contracts exposed nearly $160 billion in waste and turned DOGE into a wrecking ball aimed straight at the swamp. All to help people like me and you make sure they're not wasting our money. Now, President Trump has tapped Russell Vought to take the helm, and he's wasting no time. He's out here talking about already codifying all the changes into law and working with Congress to get these budget cuts permanent. Let's go ahead and check this out.
In terms of what's the substance of what the credit ratings have said over years is, look, there's been no success towards moving the structural debt and deficits from mandatory savings. We think we accomplished that. But to your point, your question, we believe that the tariffs are a part of this. The tariffs are happening right now. Yes. Everyone thinks so. The president's negotiating these bills. We are on a current glide path right now for $3 trillion over 10 years, notwithstanding how the reciprocal agreements end up. That's based on the things that are in place right now. That we are seeing record levels of tariffs, and they are coming in to the extent over 10 years of $3 trillion. We are going to send up rescissions bills. There's this meme out there that we're not sending rescissions bills up. We have a
I love when the administration starts talking about memes and everything else. The left does not know how to meme, and they don't know how to message. Their memes, they're not good. We know how to do them better. Let's check it out.
$9 billion package of DOGE cuts to foreign aid and Corporation for Public Broadcasting and NPR. It is almost ready to go up. Why is the delay? The delay is because the House actually wants to pass it, and we have been working with House appropriators, Tom Cole, Mario Diaz-Balart. For the first time in history, I've had conversations with the House appropriators. They want to pass it in the House and put pressure on the Senate. I don't want to send rescissions bills up there that go nowhere. And then, of course, we remain committed in keeping impoundment on the table. So if they don't move these cuts, we are still going to have our executive tools to, in fiscal year 25, to bend and cut and reduce woke and weaponized bureaucracy and make DOGE cuts permanent.
Weaponized bureaucracy. It's been like that for a while, guys. Vought is not a showman like Musk. He's a budget guy, a strategic mind who understands exactly how to turn cost cutting into policy. And that's what makes this appointment so powerful. He's already moving to reclassify thousands of entrenched federal employees under Schedule F. Trump's executive order removes special protections for senior level bureaucrats. Biden killed it when he got into office. Trump brought it back. And now Vought, he's ready to enforce it. Next up, $9.3 billion in recessions package. It targets the State Department, USAID, NPR, PBS, places where the left hides billions of dollars in agenda-driven spending. But this isn't just about slashing liberal priorities. Vought is focused on strategic savings. His plan cuts non-defense discretionary spending by $163 billion while adding $120 billion back through reconciliation. It's carefully targeted and tightly controlled. That's creating a lot of friction even with the GOP. Shocker. The defense hawks expected military spending to rise in the next budget, but Vought's holding the line. He says increases should happen only through reconciliation, not by bloating the base budget. I think that's what we all voted for. So his stance has some Republicans rattled. They fear it could shortchange the Pentagon long term, but Vought sees it differently, more efficiently, and not more excess. You think Trump's going to shortchange the Pentagon when all he talks is about building the military? These rhino establishment Republicans, they're trying anything they can to fight back against Trump and them. I'm sorry, that was a one-off, but we know who's got to get elected out. There's going to be some primaries coming up, and a lot of those senators and congressmen who are trying to fight Americans getting America back, they need to be primaried. So back inside DOGE, Vought also expected to expand Elon Musk's tech-driven approach. AI tools like AutoRiff, now called the workforce reshaping tool, are staying. The mission? Use real-time data to trim the federal workforce, not by guesswork, but by hard facts. Meanwhile, Democrats are in meltdown mode. They say the cuts are dangerous, but it'll gut social services. What they're really scared of is this. Vought knows where the money goes, and he knows how to stop it. They're more worried about illegal immigrants than they worried about us. The media is already circling. Bureaucrats are lawyering up, but the Trump administration is moving forward, reshaping the entire structure of federal operations. DOGE was always meant to be more than a headline. It was the tip of the spear. Now it's becoming permanent. So if you guys got value from this news update, tap subscribe, hit the like button, comment, share it, all the good stuff. What I have to say about this is next. So, the appointment of Russell Vought marks a turning point for this republic. We're no longer just talking about cutting spending, we're actually doing it. And now with the press conferences are empty gestures, but with real tools, real oversight, and real results. And this is what draining the swamp actually looks like. Vought's just not another bureaucrat. He's a man who understands that every dollar the government wastes is a dollar stolen from the American worker. From NPR and PBS to the bloated foreign aid machine, it's finally being challenged. And yes, it's going to get loud. The left, they're going to scream and yell and whatever. The media is going to smear people. But here's the truth. If they're panicking, that means it's working. We don't need more government. We need better government, leaner, smarter, faster, and loyal to the people who pay the bills, us, the American taxpayer. President Trump made a promise. He said we're going to take our government back from special interests and lifers who've made careers out of failure. And with Vought in charge at DOGE, I promise it's being kept. I'm Tom with the Daily Beltway, guys. God bless. And today's Memorial Day. So thank you to those who have fallen.